Hello guys, my name is Vlad. I'm a well-connected businessman from Romania, almost retired from business, and also a very long time YouTuber before YouTube was cool. So I'm doing YouTube videos from more than 12 years, and I'm happy for Romanian fellows to who follow me from the beginning to see my hard beginning in business and my modest grow, because I was never lucky enough to buy the coin who is growing 1,000 times, or to do some flips that just make me rich overnight. I build brick by brick, and sometimes I feel bad for me having no luck, but also sometimes I feel bad for other people not being in the position, that privileged position that I am, even if I work very hard. But the fact is, most of the people have very low IQ, very low skill of critical thinking, and they lie themselves just for the possibility that it's an easy way to become rich. And that's what happened with Andrew Tate, and this is why he got so big. He sold the dream, he used the money to make the dream even bigger. He sold more dreams, and from Lamborghini to many cars, from many cars to Bugatti, from Bugatti to jets, everything just to pump this dream and cash out from literally low IQ people or very lazy people in doing any research. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's see why people are crying and are desperate to support him innocence, and let's see what he's saying about himself.
Do not ever ask a girl to work for you until after you fucked her. After you fucked her, I wouldn't say no once because you just got past the test. Fuck her, do the test, let her pass the test, fuck her 2 or 3 more times. I'd say maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks after that, say I'm thinking of starting this business. Just say, look, I'm thinking, don't even ask her to work. You can just be, look, I'm thinking of starting this business as a webcam business. I've been looking a lot into it. I know some people making a lot of money. This is webcam, thinking of doing this. She goes, well, I'll never do that.
What he knows is a woman will never want to go into the porn industry, so he creates the context for a woman to grow the chance of taking her, putting into the porn industry, and take all her money. That's what he's explaining now. How to take a woman, to promise her a relationship, to make her feel insecure that she's going to lose you for another woman who will go into the porn industry and who will accept to give you all the money. So that's exactly what he's explaining. This is called the lover boy method. It's illegal in Romania. There are legit porn video chat industry, or how you call a studio, porn video chat studio. They are legit business where you go. Owner of the studio don't have anything to do with woman. Everything is professional, and a woman can leave anytime she wants, and she's not under any emotional, financial, or other type of control.
Say, I didn't ask you to. I didn't ask you to do it, but I'm going to find girls who will if you don't want to do it. Or we can start it together. And then she'll say, what do you mean start together? I was like, well, I'm going to need a manager. I'm going to need a female manager. And then she'll get happy thinking she's to be manager. You'd be like, yeah, I could do that. I could do that. I say, okay, well, you can't manage something unless you've tried it first.
So you cannot manage something until you try it first, but he's teaching multiple model of business that he never tried. So he's teaching you how to do drop shipping, how to do copywriting, how to do different kind of business that he never tried. And why? Because the product doesn't even matter, because he's only selling the dream, and he's only manipulating you and making you have false belief that you can be like Andrew Tate if, but only if, you pay him a monthly fee. And he did that to large scale audience, and he cashed out a lot of money, and he also pumped the dream even more.
You're going to have to work on cam for a couple months, learn it inside out so that when other girls go on cam, you know the business.
Work on the cam for a few months until you learn everything.
So we're going to start together, you and me. You're going to work on cam. I'm going to manage everything. And then after a few months, you can go up to manager and I'll get some new girls. Just say that shit and keep her on cam forever. Once she
Just say that shit and keep her on cam forever.
starts, she ain't going to stop. Promise a dream. Sell a dream. It's your job. Yeah, we're going to be millionaires. Yeah, you're going to be the manager. Yeah, whatever. Log the fuck on. So that's how you fucking...
Whoa, this is creepy, guys. This is illegal in Romania. I don't know the level of morality that you have. I don't know if that's illegal in your country, but this is illegal in Romania. Maybe you think Romania it's a bad country, it's a wild country, but this is illegal. This is not where you go to work. You don't go to work living in a man bed, giving him all your money, and then he's just replacing you with other girls that he's using, fucking, and take all the money. If that's for you something good and it's legal in your country, I don't know what to say. In Romania, it's not.
fucking lie. I will pass any lie detector test there is. In fact, I'm writing that down for a Tate speech. We're getting a lie detector company in here. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna pass it. And the reason I'm gonna pass it is because I don't give a fuck.
I really like how stupid people are. So he said in a video on a podcast, oh, the world problem will be solved if all the women have their body count on their forehead. So if they have the body count, you put the number on the forehead, then the woman will try to keep the number low, so all the problem of the world will be solved. What about if all the men have the number of lies on their forehead? And every time a man is lying, he has to update his forehead lies count. But you know, when you hate women, when you see women like animals that you are only using to provide you money and pleasure, and you don't have any respect for women, yeah, this is the way you behave. You buy an expensive car, you go in poor country, you go in poor village, you make poor vulnerable girls to fall in love with you. So you then put them into the porn industry, take all their money, and keep them under your control. And he said in a podcast for a Full Send podcast, which is a huge podcast, he literally said how he used to throw a party when a woman wants to leave. So he make the mind control strong, and when a woman decide to leave the business and stop pumping him money and stop accepting to be raped by him, he's gonna make a huge party to make that person feel like shit, to make as hard as possible to leave without keeping the woman like locked in chains. You want the person to look free. So, oh, I have a security cam where you see she was taking pizza for a delivery guy, because all the women who are into the prostitution industry under the mafia control in different country, they are locked in chain. No, none of the girls are locked in chain. All those girls who are trafficked for sex are under mind control. This is called lover boy, and it's illegal.
You're effectively taking girls, teaching them how to make unlimited money from home, and then making sure they give it all to you.
You teach the girl to make unlimited money, and you make sure it gives all the money to you.
So it's not an easy task. You have to fuck the girls. You cannot sit and do a purely professional business relationship with a female.
So this is why he's hating women, and he changed his speech because he grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and he has to change the speech because he can no longer say whatever he wants because it's impacting him financially. So what exactly he said is, you have to fuck the girl to keep it under your control, so she has no relationship, not seeing any other man. You keep her under your control, and you cannot have professional business relationship with a woman, because everything you want from a woman is to use them like slave, take all her money, just providing you pleasure and working power, and literally use them like animals, and then throw it away, replace with new woman, more vulnerable, with no experience, that you again can repeat the process. This is lover boy, guys. This is illegal.
It doesn't work. And her believing she needs you, and this is extremely important, because at the beginning she will need you, but then she won't need you. But you have to keep that fallacy, keep that dream alive, that she can't do this without you.
If you are a fan of Andrew Tate, you are fucking stupid, my friend. You are fucking stupid. If Andrew Tate told you, go to the gym, and that changed your life, you are fucking stupid. I don't know in what fucked up country are you living, but here in Romania, we have a TV, between the ads, we have advice like every person should do 30 minutes of fitness a day for a healthy lifestyle. So we literally have that on TV, on radio, and we have on the internet people who promote fitness and health. So if that's why Andrew Tate is your god, and if that's the reason why you are literally stop your brain and connect to the manipulation of Andrew Tate, I don't know what to say about you. The only thing I can say, you need to go to therapy. You are very vulnerable person. You are also not smart. You have no skill of critical thinking, and you might be in danger with life because you are very easy to be scammed. So I see people who are now smoking cigars and drinking and trying to wear class inside to be like Andrew Tate, and those people will always be poor, will always be stupid, and will never have any success with women, because women see them as just cowards who are copying someone on the internet who is possibly a rapist, a human trafficker, tax evasion, all the stuff.
To ensure that she doesn't do it without you. But even more importantly, it makes the girl believe that she can't do it without you.
Mind control.
And at the beginning she can, but there'll become a point she can't. But you being here, it synergizes this teamwork energy. We're going to do this together. Yeah, you go on the camera. Don't worry, I'll talk to the guys. I'm going to talk to them.
Another group of people that are vulnerable and was exploited by Andrew Tate with his business are people who are paying to the camp studio. So if you are paying to OnlyFans model, if you are paying for pornography, and if you work to your shitty job and use the money to pay for pornography, you are in a fucked up situation, bro. You are in a very bad position of your life. And what I did when I was before 18 years old, 16 years old, what I did was putting very hard rules in my life. Those hard rules are generating a behavior. When you get used with those rules in your life, you start behaving based on those rules, and then you will start having some good results. So I was very disciplined with money, work, learning, sports, and for reason like that, I was happy and I was lucky to grow brick by brick my wealth into being 31 years old and having everything I want. But I was never lucky enough to be an overnight success. And yes, it's just weird, the world we are living now, the lack of critical thinking, the mass is so stupid. And I know why Andrew Tate fans are stupid. Andrew Tate fans are stupid because they are TikTok users. So Andrew Tate got huge on TikTok because if you make a new account and you promote Andrew Tate, TikTok is giving you a first dopamine rush. So it's boosting you a lot in the beginning to keep you working for TikTok. So exactly like Andrew Tate did. And many people start new account promoting Andrew Tate. He become very popular, and then he just build an audience full of TikTok user, which are generally low IQ people, low critical thinking skill, because who is watching 20 seconds video over and over again multiple hours a day? Fucked up people, guys. That's I'm sorry to say, but that's the fact.
And we're a team. Tax is also another important element for controlling your woman. You're not going to pay anybody tax because you're getting paid in Bitcoin, so you don't need to pay tax to anybody. But you need to tell your girl that you're paying the tax.
That's illegal, guys. Doesn't matter how you get paid in Romania. If you get paid in Bitcoin, if you are get paid in other way, if you don't pay the tax, that's illegal. So one of the reasons why his cars were now under the control of police, money and all that stuff, is because he couldn't prove he legally made those money. So if you cannot prove you legally made those money, I don't know in what kind of fucked up country are you living, but in Romania, if there are no evidence that you can make those money legal, you are under investigation until some proof came up that you have the possibility of making those money legal. If there are no, and you never paid any tax, and it's possible to be money from doing mafia shit, the government is gonna take everything and it's gonna put you in jail, and you are going to die in jail. Because what I hate about Romania, it's poor condition of jail. So I'm not happy to see criminals going in a very bad jail, because when they came out, they are not gonna be better people, they are gonna be better criminals. So I'm sorry for Andrew Tate, not because he's gonna be in the jail, but for the condition of the jail. But big reminder, right now he's not in jail. He's arrested but not in jail. In Romania, these are two different things. So being two different things, to be arrested and to be in jail, where he is now, he's in very decent condition. So it's like a hospital looking like. Not as comfortable as home, but not that bad. So what he's doing, he's just crying like a baby. He's just a pussy crying. Because if you are just arrested and you're not convicted and put in the jail, you are in a decent condition. But when you are going to jail, that's bad. And I'm sorry for that. And I'm not okay to know criminals in Romania are in very bad jails, because that's only going to make them even worse people.
Because girls are lazy, and girls are stupid, and girls don't understand how taxes work.
Girls are lazy, stupid, and don't know how tax works, so you take advantage of them. This is not misogyny. So people on the internet who are going with the mic and the camera in front of someone and say, why you hate Andrew Tate? So people don't know what to say. Bro, you are a piece of shit. You are 100% a piece of shit. Because here are the proof. Would you now delete your content and show to the world that Andrew Tate is literally a garbage person who teach others how to become human trafficker? Just let me know.
So the girl's working with you, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, we've made this much money, but I'm going to pay the tax to make sure we don't get in trouble. She'll sit there and go, okay. Now that allows you to do two things. One, it's another control element.
Control element, lover boy, illegal. Tax evasion, illegal.
If I work with him, my tax is not a problem. If I do it alone, I have to deal with taxes.
You just take an accountant, and that's like it's under €100 a month, and you pay a professional company to manage your tax, and you only get a link once a month or once at every 2 months. You click the link, you pay with that link, and everything is in check by a professional company. You don't want someone with a face like this, a man who is breathing on his mouth. Look at his face. He's someone who's not breathing on his nose. He's breathing on his mouth. You don't want to have an accountant, a guy who don't inhale on his nose. Look at his face. I never work with people who are mouth breather. Okay, so if they are breathing in and out on their mouth, no chance to work with me, because not enough oxygen is going to their brain. So they literally are always, their brain is always under a lack of oxygen.
Taxes are complicated. It's a control element. Secondly, it allows you to pay her a smaller percentage. So I used to pay my girls 30%. So for every $10,000 they made, I'd give them 3, and I'd keep 7.
I'm gonna stop the video here. The video is longer, and I might debate other videos, but I would really like to debate anyone who is a pro Andrew Tate. If you are a pro Andrew Tate person, I would like to have a live with you debating the topic. I would like to hear arguments, and yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he really is your God. Maybe he really is someone that you put yourself under him and you look up to him. Doesn't matter what. Like, we had many billionaires in Hollywood who were human traffickers. Not that cool, not that flashy, not snitching themselves on the internet, not teaching others to become human trafficker. But if you are such a big fan of Andrew Tate, I invite you on my billionaire Instagram to message me and have a debate on this topic, because it's just hard for me to understand how can someone be that stupid to become a mouth breather human trafficker trainer, because he's innocent until proved guilty, but he's a coach in becoming a human trafficker, in becoming a lover boy, in not paying any tax. And I think this is why he was always scared. He was not scared by the Matrix. I think he was scared by someone who scammed, by some father girl. Because if someone will do this to my child, I will have no problem to find that person and to kill him. So if this someone is going to traffic and is going to manipulate my kid, I will have no hesitation in finding the person, killing the person, and going to jail, accepting my punishment. I think it's even harder to fight in a war like Russia, where you kill people that you don't know. You kill people that never did anything bad to you. You are just on, we call that war theater. So if it's like a theater, it's happening because someone is telling you what to do, and you just do that. You just kill the other side. It will be very hard for me to kill people that I don't know, that I have and nothing against. I will hate to be in a situation like that, and I will hate Romania to be in war and me to be in war, to kill other people. I will not have the heart to kill other people. But if someone is a human trafficker, I will fight that person to the death. Even if I will die, I will be happier dying trying to kill and destroying the life of someone who is promoting something like that. And if this is your internet god, and if this is your role model, and if this is the person you want to become, sorry bro, but you are a fucked up person. You need a therapy, you are mentally ill, you are 100% fucked up. I'm sorry to say, but this guy becomes so huge, being such a shitty person, and people, just for the dream of quick and easy success, follow him like a god. And these are people who really choose McDonald's between gym membership is not because of the metrics, it's because of their low IQ. And that's the result of promoting yourself, becoming a TikTok god. You are becoming a TikTok god for very, very low IQ people. I don't know any normal person who would say, oh, I think Andrew Tate is shit and I'm very happy to be a fan of him. Because I don't know any people with such a low IQ. Thank you guys. Let me in the comment what you think.